Welcome to Heal Talk Tuesdays with Liza, where transformation begins as we evoke, embrace, and evolve. Greetings, 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 and welcome to Heal Talk Tuesday. This is Liza. Maybe love isn't hard to find. Maybe it's just tired of being chased. Because love doesn't respond to effort, actually it responds to energy. As I said, today we're going to be talking about love through a gentler and more honest way. Actually a lens, just like what we are doing right now. Because it's not something that we chase or fix. It's an energy that comes through us, and not only through us, but towards us. What we know is law of attraction. Today we're talking about love as an energy, how self-love, self-respect, and self-acceptance shape our experience. And why so many of us feel blocked in love. And when we are doing everything right, like this conversation is not about being thinking positive or positive thinking or even inner safety. You may have heard the question about money. So many talk about the law of attraction, the law of attraction for money, the law of attraction for relationship or a partner. You know, nowadays, just like the chicken soup for the soul, for this, for that. Actually, Mark Hansen, when he wrote that book, it was a thought that they came together and they took that one idea, the law of attraction, the chicken soup for something, and now is one of the biggest things because it has been translated to so many languages. But bottom line, it's all about love. Actually, Super Bowl, the message at halftime was about love. So just like money, because we say, why is it that certain people know how to make money and others have this block about money? I was reading something, and it was, what if money is energy, and would you still speak about it the same way if you were to change it? Because that's what love is. If you were to change, the book said, since you think so negatively about money, and you write things that money is negative, or it's hard to have, or the parents said money does not grow on the tree. If you were to change the word money to energy, what would that feel or look like for you? How would it sound for you? So is energy root of all evil? Is energy growing on the tree or does not grow on the tree? Of course not. Because what you are saying becomes your reality. Are you bracing for disappointment? Are you trying to prove your worth? Are you chasing instead of allowing? Because energy responds to what? Clarity, not urgency. That's it. It's about clarity. When we feel aligned, when we are open, and as they say, when we have our hands up, it's just like asking, allowing, instead of forcing and pushing. No matter what we force, it creates a negative energy. Because when we allow and we are open, then love becomes lighter when it rests on a tree of foundation. Because self-love, how we speak to oneself, how you listen to yourself, how you speak towards yourself, especially when you stand in front of a mirror. What do you see? Do you see you, or do you look for your flaws first? A few days ago, because I don't do this every day, I got on the scale. And as I got on the scale, it was looking down. Listen to this. What is the scale? It's looking down to see a number that represents where we are, where I was, where you are. So as we are looking down, we see the scale give us a number that we either like, makes us happy, or we turn around and go, oh, I have gained so much. That number translates to how I speak about myself all day long, what I think about myself all day long, or it brings me down energetically. Does that make sense? Because in a way, what we tolerate and what we no longer excuse is called self-acceptance. So think about this. How you speak about yourself and how you look at yourself is to realize there is no perfection. No matter how many words, how many nip tucks, no matter how much we change, we'll still find something that we want to enhance and make it better. That's the difference. Instead of the negative looking down, we want to make it better. So when these are like present, love no longer needs to feel desperate. It feels possible. Changing that number becomes possibility when I look up and say, that's the embrace. Saying, not bad. What can I do better if I want to make it better? So it's looking through a different lens. It's understanding where you are today and where you want to be. That's why I created this method. The Boubari 3E method is what was, right? Where I was. If I am alone by myself, do I want a partner? Do I want to have a love relationship? And where are you in life? Are you single? Are you separated? Are you divorced? Are you a widow? Are you in a relationship, a happy relationship, and not a happy relationship? Where are you right now? That is the embrace part. Because no matter where we are today, is because of everything that you have gone through already to be where you are today, isn't it? And it doesn't matter if it's good, it's bad, it's right, it's wrong. You had a hand in it. Things, oops. Let me bring the volume down. I forgot completely. Things do not happen to us. I know it sounds like a cliche, but it is true. It's realizing that everything is for you. Now, even if it is hard times, even when you look back and, I remember looking back and saying, my relationships, this, wow. And if I were to write every single relationship that I have been, and the men who have been in my life, from day one until today, there is a whole link in there. One of the strongest things you can be, and it's called strength, is being vulnerable. Love in itself is vulnerability. Being alone is a vulnerability. You get to know yourself. Do you know how many clients I've had? I don't know if this resonates with you or not. I've had clients who've come and said, I've never been alone. I don't know what being alone means. When I was with the family, and then I got married, and then I've got kids, now I've got grandkids, I don't eat by myself, I don't go anywhere by myself, I'm always with someone. Because in my intake form, when you come in here, in my intake form, there are some of the questions that it's like a self-reflection. Getting to ask yourself certain questions. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What is it that you like? What is it that you dislike? Do you speak? Is it words that matter to you more? Or is it touch that matters to you more? Is it what people do for you that matters more? Because those are the love languages, and the way I have put it in my intake form is for you to reflect, to get to know yourself. Once you are so in tune with you, it's like vulnerability. This is being raw with yourself. I know it's hard to really put down your flaws or your weaknesses. And it's not to put you down, but for you to realize, what is my weakness? Or what you think is your weakness. Because maybe what you think is your weakness may not be the same for a loved one or someone else. What we think of ourselves often is so different than when other people see us or hear us or when they are with us. You might think you're perfect, and then someone would say, are you kidding me? Or you might think you are so funny, and they might say, you're not funny at all. So our perception may not be the same from someone else. Stay tuned with me, because if you are able to stay until the end, allow this few moments just for you, because to soften, to reset, and restore balance within, allow yourself, because I'm going to do a few moments of hypnosis. And this is going to be a hypnosis of what? Self-reflection and self-love. Today's message is this. Allow yourself to appreciate and accept yourself far more deeply than before. To be more open, and instead of looking down, look more up into the mirror and smile, because you are a miracle. And as long as you can see yourself in the mirror, you can hear yourself speak, you can even smell the cologne, or even the skin. Your skin has a smell. You can taste. Every aspect of you is a miracle. And that starts with appreciating yourself. Being open. If you cannot love yourself, what if you start being kinder to yourself? That's the first step. And there are people who literally bodaciously stand in front of the mirror and love themselves and are mesmerized with themselves. And that in itself is an awesome thing. It's not how selfish you are, or how self-centered you are. It's It's appreciating who you are. So give yourself permission, if you would like to. Just sit back, put your feet down. If you want to close your eyes, you can. Or just soften your gaze so that you can just listen. And take a slow, deep breath through your nose and release it through your mouth. Again, nice deep breath. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. One more time, nice deep breath. Breathing in calm, exhaling effort. And let your shoulders relax. Allow your jaw muscles to relax. If you want to stretch your jaw, just, oh my God, I hadn't done it in such a long time. It even affected me. I know you're going to open your eyes to see what it was. When you yawn, and all the jaw muscles open. So go ahead. Nice deep breath in, exhale. Now yawn. Open your jaw muscles. One more time. And exhale. That's it. And if you keep yawning, by bringing in oxygen and vitality inside, and as it lingers all the way down from your nostrils to the back of your nose, all the way down through the canal, all the way to your chest, tap 3 times, opening your heart, expanding your heart. This tapping allows your heart chakra to open. And just the same way as you took a nice deep breath in, you might even have tears swelling in your eyes. And if tears come rolling down, allow it. Perhaps you had not connected with your body and given yourself permission to connect. Just place your hand and allow it to stay on your heart, on your chest. And allow your left hand linger on your tummy, dropping your shoulders. Your body does not need to hold anything right now, just letting it go. Imagine your body settling, not sinking, not disappearing, just being. With each and every breath, bringing in oxygen and vitality, love. Just arriving. Allowing breath to linger as you accept and appreciate yourself. This amazing body of yours that you have, that has been holding you, shielding you, protecting you, all through all the phases, from childhood to youth, adulthood, and to now, and through, and through. As if every cell is hearing this message that you are safe to be here. Repeating within silently. You can repeat these words within yourself. I am safe. I am safe with me. I am safe in my body. I am safe. I am healing. I do not chase love. I allow love. I am allowed to be appreciated just as I am. I am loving. I am lovable. I know how to love. I can be kind. I choose kindness. I choose love and appreciation, self-acceptance, standing up for me. And while these words are gently, softly, easily lingering within you, within your mind, let me remind you this gentle, warm breath that surrounds your heart and reminds you that you can be steady, you can be calm, you can be kind, you can be loving. This is the energy of self-acceptance, allowing your system to remind you of this feeling of worthiness, knowing what is familiar and being recognizable, and knowing that you are worthy. And as you are just sitting here with yourself, either your eyes open or your eyes closed, I want you to think of every single person in your life that has been part of your life, perhaps from childhood, the house you grew up in, the sounds in the house, the good, the bad, the right, the wrong, harsh sounds, loving sounds. And just let it linger. And as you exhale, blow it away and release it. Then go to the next phase, perhaps elementary times, school years, those you cared for, those you looked up to, those who were mean to you, bullied you, those who were your best friend, your groupies, the good times and not so good times. It's as if watching a movie, and let that scene linger and blow it away. And allow the next phase in your life, perhaps your high school years, your college years coming to mind. Perhaps your first love, loving relationships, the ones who loved you, the ones you loved. Perhaps not even so much loving. And it doesn't matter, again. Just recognize it, validate it, and release it. Perhaps ten years ago, 20 years ago, even a year ago, where you were now. Recognizing each and every one are just thoughts and memories. For what are memories? Snippets of image of a moment that you banked into your memory. And you gave it a title. The good, the bad, the right, the wrong, the mean, the loving, the harsh times, the good times, the awful times, the painful times, and the loving, blissful times, the romance. Those are titles you gave. And today, with all the experiences that you have had, every scent that you still recognize as it smells good or yuck, every touch that may be loving and comforting and safe for you, every sound that makes you cringe or makes you smile. Recognizing this is all about you. It's called self-appreciation, acceptance, and validation of where you have been, evoking all those to embrace where you are today. That's taking ownership of everything you have been through to be where you are now. And how you evolve and where you go, may it be more of a blessing and kindness and love and acceptance and appreciation of yourself and the ones that you choose to surround yourself with. Why would you want to be around something negating the best of you? Because you do matter. Choose kindness and love. As I close for today, I want you to remember love does not respond to effort, it responds to alignment. And when you offer yourself this acceptance instead of judgment, respect instead of pressure, and compassion instead of criticism, your energy shifts. And when your energy shifts, your experiences follow and flow. And recognize that you are the best magical thing right here today. And for that, I want to say thank you for being part of Heal Talk Tuesday. And next week, on Valentine's, remember, with or without someone, Gift yourself something loving and be kind to you. Thank you for gracing me on this day with grace and clarity. Until next time, God bless you, and may the universal light surround you always. Bye-bye. And this is Liza Boubari, your expert hypnotherapist. If this message resonated with you, let's connect. You're not alone.
And if you like this, share it, subscribe, and go to YouTube and you'll see the rest of all my podcasts.